Dun, 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 dun. This is America. Fuck yeah. All right. So I go into work today, and of course, an older friend of mine who, we like to talk politics and stuff like that, right? He's like, did you hear what our president just said? He's like, I bridled my tongue, right? That's how he speaks, by the way. I was like, what did our president just say? Now, I, of course, voted for Donald Trump. I've been a supporter of Donald Trump. Now, I don't agree with all of his, antics and, kind of the way he may say things or whatever the case is. But for the most part, I'm kind of like a straight shooter, man. I like somebody who keeps it real. And frankly, he was much better than the alternative. So been in a very eventful few months. Well, half a year now since he's been in office, right? Just about. And got this whole ordeal in the Middle East, Israel, Iran, and of course America had to chime in just yesterday and dropped a couple bombs, or the other day dropped a couple bombs, destroying the nuclear facilities, they say. But when we wake up today, there's a ceasefire plan. Well, apparently either side didn't agree to the ceasefire. Well, they agreed to the ceasefire and then didn't follow through with the ceasefire, and pretty much pissing Trump the hell off. So Trump apparently drops the F-bomb on television. We got to check this out.
Sick disgrace.
Israel says that Iran violated the peace agreement, the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before.
Lord.
The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. When I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them.
Very true.
I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Do you have to kind of respond to Iran on this?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Hey, respect. And walk away like a gangster. Walk away like a gangster. Basically, you'd say we got two countries that have been fighting for so long, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, it sums it up what the hell's going on over there, man. It's the shit's starting to get kind of tiring, man. All the time there's always something going on in the Middle East, and you got different regimes that are just shit shows, and any American would dread the thought of living in any of those countries for the most part. But you know what? It's one of the reasons I voted for the guy. My guy's a straight shooter, keeps it real, says what's on his mind, doesn't bite his tongue. I mean, if you don't like it, oh well, get over it. I always come from that train of thought, man. Life's hard, wear a helmet. If you don't like what somebody says, don't listen to them. But our president has got balls, man. And I'm glad that we got a president like this who's not afraid to show his frustration, And he's going to correct them things real fast. I don't doubt it. But man, that is some funny shit. You never heard a president speak like this before. And I know some are going to knock, your president shouldn't speak like that. Well, I'll be honest with you, this president could speak, the last one couldn't. I think it's a good indicator, of where we're at. And people forget too, I remember when Biden cussed, you know, he said it's an effing disgrace. You know, people forget about that. But man, look, this guy's not a politician. He's frustrated. You got two countries that are just constantly back and forth with each other, pretty much dragging us in because, of course, Israel is one of our biggest allies in the Middle East. You know, it should be. But some funny stuff, man. Some funny stuff. Let me know what you guys think down below. You kind of like some of this talk from our president. If you don't, that's fine. Hey, let me see what you think down in the comments. But man, that's all I got today. Until next time, get out of here.